She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I get smoked already so hard in my blunt is. I see guys' pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. But I let my
A few moments later.
Hi everybody. Welcome to the Mohamisa Bunch channel. I am Mavi Mkavile. I am the mom of the Mohamisa Bunch channel. You are welcome and I hope you stay and subscribe and like this video. So guys, today I will basically be doing my baby bag, or rather what's in my baby bag. I am 38 weeks at the moment. I don't know what to actually say because my mind right now is like, I'm a little bit emotional about it and I don't even know what to do. So in this moment, I'm 38 weeks and my baby is weighing 4.2. Today is a Friday and well, if you've been following my journey, you will basically know that I've been attending private midwife and a private doctor. They're working hand in hand together. And they had actually scheduled me to give birth on Monday. So I would say 3 days from now. Yeah, right? 3 days or 2 days. But anyway, I was scheduled on Monday according to the private hospital, right? Which I obviously don't mind. It's just that the problem that my partner and I are facing is and as you know, if you go to a private hospital, you basically have to already pay before you get admitted, and we are having that issue at the moment. So as an alternative, we went to a private hospital, a public hospital, I'm sorry. As an alternative, we went to a why am I saying that again? As an alternative, we asked to be referred to the public hospital, and I've been very anxious about using the services of a public hospital. I know not all of public hospitals are bad or have bad reputations. I'm not saying this one in particular has a bad reputation either. I really don't know. It's just that I've had an experience at both a private and a public hospital, and obviously I would jump for the private treatment, you know, as much as, you know, you have to pay huge amount of money. I really didn't mind going for that. I would do it again, and I really wish I could have that experience again compared to a public hospital. So as I get to the public hospital, obviously the line was crazy. Apparently there were like 80 of us, and I arrived in the morning, and you can imagine other people arrived at like 6 a.m. It was crazy there, and it was exactly what I expected, which I was dreading. Hence I didn't do my prenatal appointments there because I knew I didn't want to do the waiting game. And of course the treatment tends to be a little bit too much. They tend to treat the patients like they're children, and sometimes the nurses could be rude, but I always maintain my composure and I talk to them nicely and I greet, you know, just so that I don't have to have a bad experience. Um, so that's when I found out that my baby is 4.2 kgs basically. And when I was there, the doctor who I finally saw was like, okay, the baby's big and I need to make sure that the baby is fine. Okay, and by fine I guess the heartbeat and stuff. So they referred that I like put on the belt that basically reads the heartbeat to see if the baby's fine, and they also referred me to take a blood test and a urine test. So those are currently being tested at the moment to see whether I have diabetes or yeah, according to what the doctor said. And I guess I'll find out, but she said that if the baby is not alright, like if it shows that the baby is not alright, then I'm going to have to get admitted on that day. And that got me so emotional. Like after a while I was waiting with my partner. My partner took leave to come and support me, and I knew that I needed support in this, particularly because he knows how I feel about it, like not wanting to go to a public hospital and just like the journey being as tough as it is for us, you know. So it was a bittersweet moment when I had to realize that there's a chance that I might be admitted, and I haven't even packed anything. Like I haven't packed nothing. And imagine having that call that you might be admitted on the day. Like what the hell. So, but you know what, I was very confident at the same time that my baby is good, because my baby's been playful. The baby's like always playful. There's really no issues that I've been facing that I feel like there might be something wrong, you know. And so it turned out that everything's fine, and the baby is fine as well. And so I wasn't gonna be admitted that day, but the actual estimated due date is on the 4th of November. But I don't know what it is with private hospitals that they want to make you give birth like earlier. But in this case, it kind of made sense to me, because I was like, if the baby's already weighing 4.2 at 38 weeks, what happens when it's like when you add more weeks? What's gonna happen? Like how big is the baby gonna be? And I don't want to wait that long and find that the baby is so huge. So I was really like scared, because now the next appointment the public hospital gave me is like a week's later, like on the 30th of October, and I'm so stressed because I'm like, the baby's gonna be super big by then. I know I'm a C-section mom, but I just feel like, what if there's now complications? And with my previous son, I was given a scare like that the child might be a stillborn or something. So I don't know if it applies that the bigger the child, more chances for it to be like a stillborn. I don't know, but it was really scary for me to think about. So that's basically where I am at right now, and I'm really, really stressed about it, actually. So, anyway, so you know what's funny is I am packing the baby bag, and I don't even know when I'm gonna give birth to my baby. And I thought I was gonna give birth to my baby like in 3 days time. I don't know if that's still possible. I still have faith that God and the universe are going to make this work. They're gonna make this happen, and I'm gonna give birth at the private hospital. I don't know how. I don't even have like a cent, but I don't know. I have faith, really. I'm not testing the faith though. I'm not gonna be like, if it doesn't happen, then faith failed me or whatever. No, if it doesn't happen, it's okay. But I'm still hopeful that it happens, I mean, if I really, really, you know, thought that I was going to give birth at the private hospital, I wouldn't have even bothered going to a public hospital. But, to always just stay safe, because I can't just, not be prepared. I have to be. So yeah, this is me. I am busy now packing the baby's bag. And yeah, let's get into it, guys. Okay, so here's one thing. Also in relation to, if you've been following my journey, I did mention on, I believe, one of my videos, or a few of them, that I will be basically using some of my son's newborn clothes, because they're still in really, really good condition, and a newborn really grows fast, so they grow fast out of those clothes, like within a matter of like a week or two. So those clothes were never damaged, so I kept those clothes, and I will be sharing them with the new baby as well. And you'll also know that I don't know the sex of the baby, and so the clothes that I've picked out are gender neutral, so no particular colors like blue or pink, only anything else that is not blue or pink. Yes, those are basically the clothes that I have. I did purchase some new baby clothes, of course, just not a lot, because I just thought it's better to wait until I know the gender of the baby, and then I can purchase more clothes. So right now I'm just winging it with what I have, and like just a few items that I bought, and yeah, that's basically what I have. And another thing that another thing that I need to mention is I got a discount bag, and it has some baby essentials that I will be using also for my baby bag, but not everything is in there. So let me just be specific, like what is not there that I believe I will need is surgical spirit for the umbilical cord, to clean the umbilical cord, and cotton. Those two are important. I don't have them, but I need to get them before I get there. I remember that when I was at the private hospital, I was able to get a bag that had the essentials. Like, they had a bag that they gave you that had the baby essentials and mom essentials. So it's still good if you pack your baby bag. But if like you don't want to, like, you can just put on like clothes and socks and mittens and and blankets, and then you'll get your baby bag from the hospital. But obviously, to stay safe, you can still pack your bag. But also, if you're going to a public hospital, you will obviously have to pack everything that you need. Everything for the baby. So yeah, I would say for now the only things that I have for the baby is like this cream. It's a moisturizing cream. I like this pocket size. Like, these pocket size things are really cute, and they actually make sense to me, because if I'm at the hospital, I'm not there just like stay forever. So these little pocket size things really like make sense to me, rather than buying a whole big. Okay, you can still buy those things and have them at home, but having these little pocket sizes are, like, for me, perfect. So it's a moisturizer, obviously, for if maybe like you want to moisturize the baby, yeah, like so that there's no cracks on the skin or whatever. Yeah. But to be honest, I don't remember me using it with my two kids, because here's one thing is, all the time that I've been at the hospital with my two kids, I've never washed them while we were at the hospital. So there's never been a need for me to carry soap or shampoo, even a moisturizer. There's never been a need. Even like the cosmetics, the ones that have nail clippers, brushes, combs, thermometers, all those things. I've never really had to carry that because I don't use that at the hospital, to be honest. Like, when you are at the hospital with your baby, all I did was eat, sleep, feed the baby, change the baby, and that's it. And that was in the public hospital. Same thing at the private hospital. The only difference is at the privates, they even change your baby for you. They can take the baby so that you can rest and sleep. So they only just bring the baby when the baby needs to feed, and that's it. Then you can also have quality time with your baby if you want and bond. And pretty much you need to heal, because I had C-section, and I know that when you have a C-section you really can't be maneuvering that much, but you need to ensure that you are mobile in some way. You are able to walk and stand and poop and, you know, do all those things for yourself. So you need to focus on basically healing yourself before you leave the hospital. And there really is no time to be washing the baby and stuff, but I guess you still can if you want. And sometimes you can also use wipes, you know, to clean the baby where you see like, okay, no, this is, I don't like this particular stain or whatever, you know. Then you can maybe use wipes or just take a towel and wipe the baby off. It's really up to you. So another important thing obviously is bum cream. You need bum cream for changing nappies. So I also have a pocket size from the Baby City, this Kim Baby City bag, yes. And the nipple cream. Whoa, guys, I remember my nipples would crack because it's so painful to breastfeed for that first week. It's hard to get used to it. So nipple cream was a lifesaver for me. And another essential is baby wipes. I got these also from the Discount Baby bag. I do have my own wipes, but I'll just be using these obviously for convenience. And some nappies. Please ensure that your nappies are newborn nappies, okay? And maybe if you have like an estimation of what your baby weighs, then yeah, you can also look at that, because here it does tell you like the kgs of the baby. So 2 to 5 kgs. If your baby's between 2 to 5 kgs, you know, then you can get those newborn nappies. But if the baby's more, then and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, you'll see, girl. And then I got these socks. I got like 3 pairs of socks and some mittens. These are mittens from my son Leo. These are mittens that I had from my son Leo. There's actually another one, but no, I'm missing a pair and I need to get it. So the mittens are what you put in the baby's hands so that they don't scratch themselves, because really they do have long nails when they come out. And you know, this actually matches with a hat, and it also has like a vest of its own, like a short sleeve vest. So I got that, and I got about 4 hats. There's like 4 hats that I got. A white, black, and another white one. I just found this one really cute, and of course the striped one. So I remember that when I was at the private hospital, they said they needed me to like pick out a hat. They needed me to pick out a hat for the baby. When the baby comes out, they like immediately put that hat on. So I had to like pick it out. So that's why I have like 4 of them, because I need to pick out a cute hat that the baby's gonna wear when the baby comes out. Because in my mind, I'm still giving birth to a private hospital, okay? I don't mind. I know the situation is different at the public. They don't even care, like whatever. Because with my child, my first baby girl, they just like literally took her out. They showed her to me like from a distance, like, can you see what sex this is? And I was like, yeah, it's a girl. And then they took her away, and I didn't even hold her or anything, and they just took her away. So I'm like, how am I even gonna know if like somebody exchanged my baby or something? Yo, guys, public. So yeah, and these are like some cute towels. They like so small. They face towels. I got them from Baby City. They come in pair of 4. They come in 4. They're the same, like 2 of these, 2 of these. They're so cute and quite soft. And I feel like this is just the perfect size, because why do we need big towels again? Why? For them? When the baby's like little, I feel like everything should be little, because it's like my little doll. You know, it just makes sense. Okay, and then now here's the thing for me. Because I have a big baby, or I might have a bigger baby, I decided to take I decided to take 3 vests that are newborn specifically. And I think newborn is like 2 to 5 kgs, right? But I feel like 5 is even bigger. So I took 3 of those vests, newborn vests, and 3 other 3, I think it's 3 months. Yeah, I think it's 3 months. What did it say here? Yeah, it's 3 to 6 months. I took 3 of them, 3 vests. So I have 3 vests that are newborn and 3 vests that are 3 to 6 months, because I just don't know how big the baby's gonna be when the baby comes out. The chances are the newborn might not fit, you know, because yeah, and there's baby fat, you know, you don't want them to be uncomfortable. And then I got 3 bibs. I got 3 bibs. Yeah, I don't really see a need for bibs, but I got 3 bibs. I think maybe if the baby starts puking, but I don't remember mine puking, because as long as they burp and you don't sleep them flat, then they're gonna be fine. For the moment that you're at the hospital, then all the drama starts when you're at home. And then, so those vests are short sleeves, and these ones are long sleeve vests. So I got 3 of these long sleeve vests, and they're not newborn sizes. They're a little bit bigger because they have long sleeves. So long sleeves can tend to be very tight on the baby, so I just opted to get a bigger size, not newborn size. And obviously I have a history of big kids, so I can't make the same mistake all the time. I have to learn from it. And then these are the leggings that match the long sleeve vests, so I can choose whether to put them on or not. So yeah, we'll see. You know, it's all about when you're there, you'll just read the mood and how you feel you want to dress your baby. And then I have these 2 rompers, like this, like a onesie, right? It's a onesie, not a romper. I don't even know what the difference is. I got that and that. I have more of them. I mean, there's more clothes. It's just that these are just the particular ones that I got, and you see how big they are. Chances are I won't use them at all, because yeah, it's very hot right now, and these may not even be necessary. So you just carry them with you for the sake of carrying them, really. Just to be safe, you have to have everything you need, because you don't want to be calling your man or whoever's helping you to like, oh, I need this, oh my god, please get this for me. And these are 2 receivers. I got these, and these were actually my son's receivers. I was stuck between that, and these were my daughter's receivers. So I like to have like traditions where I kind of like use the same thing for every child and not have to like buy new things all the time, like specifically for every child. So I'm deciding that I'm gonna take one of my sons and take one from my daughter, and just carry like both of them with me, and they can also, you know, share with their new sibling, and I find that really cute. So I'm not gonna by receivers, when these are the receivers that I received my kids with. So the new kid will have to share these ones. Yeah. And of course, a blankie. This one is warm enough and I'm satisfied with it. Okay, so basically that is it, guys. That is what I'll be carrying in my baby's bag. And like I said earlier, what I don't have right now is surgical spirit and cotton. Then also a feeding pillow. Okay, you put this around you. Okay, you put it around you while you're feeding the baby. You put it around you here, and then you put the baby on the pillow, and then the baby can feed on your, you know, your bosom. So yeah, okay, so that is basically it for the baby's bag, guys. If I'm missing something that's important, please comment and let me know, so that, you know, because mommy brain is real and we do forget, and it happens, like it happens. Okay, so I don't know if I should even talk about my mommy's hospital bag, because honestly, it's your basics, like your essentials, your toothbrush, your lotion, soap or shampoo, and towels, and your gown, if you want to bring gown, and night dress. It's always better to have like dress and not pants, because if you're having a C-section, pants are not a good idea, because first of all, you won't be able to get down there to even like lift up the pants. So it's better to just have anything that you can just put on like this, and then you're done. And I can say that majority of the time I was wearing my gown, and I was not even wearing anything under it. I was just wearing a gown just to cover the boobs, honestly, because when the baby comes, I just pop it out, feed the baby, and then I cover it up again, and that's it. I was alone in my room, so I didn't really didn't really matter what I had on at the time. So yeah, and the first day or the first night, I was naked the whole night, because I just got the operation. There's definitely no way that I was able to dress up anything, you know. So I literally just was naked, and I was okay. At first I was wearing the hospital gown, but then I took that off, and then I was just completely naked with my baby. And day 2, that's when you try to get up and get yourself to the toilet, because they've already removed the catheter. They remove the drip on the day, and now you have to get yourself up when you need to pee or poop, and when you need to clean yourself, and put on your maternity pads, y'all. You need to obviously change, because even you are gonna feel uncomfortable. You are gonna feel so uncomfortable, like, oh my god, I'm so dirty. You are gonna need these. So I'm gonna take 2 of this. This I got from the Discount Big Bag. I already had this one, so I'll take both of them. I had another pack. I had another pack. I'll see this pack when I come home. Okay, so it's just better to have enough. I mean, you don't know what will happen. You really don't know. Because sometimes the blood starts dripping on the floor. It's already on the bed. The nurses will come and help you. They'll change the sheets and stuff. So yeah, don't be scared. But you will need to change. And then I have like maternity bras. I already had maternity bras. I got these maternity bras from Take a Lot, like when I had my son, and they've been helping me ever since. These maternity what is this? Maternity bras. These maternity bras have been a lifesaver. You can put them on like on day 2 even, you know, because now you feel like you can kind of like cover yourself up. Your mind is back to normal. you now start to care. And I have these breast pads. They like reusable breast pads. I had them from my son as well. They have 4 of them, so you can wash the other and wear the other, you know, so that the milk doesn't come out through your bra and through your t-shirt or whatever it is that you're going to be wearing, because you're going to need to pack going home outfit also for yourself. So make sure you have that. And these go with this. You put this on this, okay, and you're good to go. These are comfortable. They don't irritate your C-section. I'm not a natural birth mom. I've never had natural birth. I failed from the first child, so I'm not really sure on the advice that I could give for natural birth, but I think these also apply for them as well, because really it's just, they are like stretchy and you don't really even feel like you have something on. It's mostly just to hold the pad for you, and it looks like this. It looks like this, literally. Now if I open it, it's like that, you see. Then you put your pad here and you put them on, and they are literally so stretchy. They're really good. So that's the pack. This is the pack, and they have 2 of them inside. I already had this one, so now I have 3. And I didn't use it because, wow, I'm shocked. I didn't use it. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. I mean, that's the important things for the mom: the panty, the pads, the breast pads, the breast the mom brain, the bras, and a going home outfit, pajamas, maybe carry 2 pairs of pajamas, and a gown or 2 depending. The gown that I have is a silk gown, so. And the other thing is, with the silk gown that I have, I've worn it from my first child and my second. So this being my third, I'm gonna wear the same gown. So it's like reminiscent for me. For every child, I've had that gown on. And like I said, I only just wear the gown. Even though I take the nightgown and stuff, like it just feels like heavy, and you know, I just want to be comfortable. And yeah. So if you also want to bring socks, you can bring socks. I see some mommies, they bring headphones and speakers. I mean, all of that is really up to you, boo. You know, you can bring a book to read. I remember I was just watching my phone because they had Wi-Fi, so I was able to just watch stuff on my phone. And so I wasn't really gonna be reading a book or anything like that. And if I wasn't watching anything, I was just sleeping, because honestly, you just get tired and you just end up sleeping. I never had time to read books or listen to music or whatever, and I was bonding with my baby. I loved the peace and quiet. It was just amazing for me at the private hospital, guys. The public hospital, on the other hand, it wasn't that bad either. I only managed to like I survived today because my mom used to work in that particular hospital. So now this one is like a different hospital, and I know nobody, and you know, it's like a completely foreign space for me, so I really don't know how I'm gonna handle it if I end up there. So it's like I'll have to be on survival mode. So yeah, I see that some moms also bring pillows and extra blankets. Like, it's okay, and I think I'll also bring an extra blanket if I end up at the public hospital. If I end up at a public hospital, I'll probably bring a blanket, but not a heavy blanket, like something like a fleece. Yes, something like just those soft blankets. And I don't know about, I think a pillow also, but I'll probably end up using my breastfeeding pillow, you know what I mean? Because I just don't want to bring like a whole lot of things like I'm going to camp or something, you know. But yeah, I get that comfort is very important. And mommy, you know what it is that you need. You know yourself. So you carry what you believe you will need. You don't necessarily have to take what other people are taking and end up not using those things. And me, this being my third rodeo, I know what's important for me, and I can at least weigh what's important for both private and public hospital, you know, because I know what they provide here and what they don't provide. So you can also just do your research. It's good to do that and figure out what it is that you need. And for example, a lot of moms are carrying like suitcases, you know, like, which is very cute. I love these dating and stuff. Me, can I show you my bag? My bag, guys. That's bag yam. It's my gym bag. I'll be carrying my gym bag. No suitcasing, none of that complicated stuff. It's just gonna be my gym bag with my slippers and sandals. I know when I go there, I will probably be wearing my sneakers that I washed. Everything is outside. I washed those, so they are busy drying. And my bag, like, I'm gonna actually, I didn't buy a bag. I thought I was gonna buy a bag, but wow, I didn't buy a bag. So I'll be using the discount bag, guys. And there's no shame in, you know, utilizing these things. I mean, they are there for a reason. And I already have another discount bag from my son and another baby bag from the hospital that I got when I had my son. So I have like a lot of baby bags that I don't even need to bring, and I don't even need to buy a new bag. Okay, so I'm accepting my circumstances at the moment, and I'm not trying to splurge or, you know, spend or ball out and show the new things that I have for my baby. It's okay. Like, I know we all are different and we do things differently, and I am okay with it. I don't mind. I've accepted my situation, and it's time you accept yours too. Okay, if you can afford things, it's wonderful. If you can't, it's still okay. Just use what you have. And if you need anything and you can't get it, I think it's also okay to ask. And I mean, I'm thinking already that I think I should give away these bags that I have, like the extra bags that I have. Maybe in time I'll just figure out how I can do it, because I don't want to just give them away. I think I'll just like put some stuff inside and then give them to a few deserving moms that really need them. So yeah, this is it, guys. This is it. So yeah, that is basically my hospital bag, and I am very grateful for you watching this video. And basically, if you have not seen the things that I got from the discount bag, just check out my video on TikTok, and I will leave the link below for you to just click and you'll see. So I appreciate you watching this video, and I really appreciate all the support that I'm getting from all the moms. You guys are like the best, and you're the best community. You are the best strength that any woman could need, and I'm super grateful for that. So thank you everybody for allowing me to share my story, and you know, just being available emotionally to connect with me in this journey. And I hope your journey goes well too, and I trust that you and your baby are safe and good. Ciao. Mwah.